It's that flow, no, she my flow. Yeah. It's that
State Department slaps 5 Mexican states with do not travel advisory. Mexico, long a destination for world-class museums, archaeological sites and beach resorts, now has 5 states tagged with the U.S. State Department's most severe travel warning. The new advisories this week place the states, Sinaloa, Colima, Michoacan, Guerrero and Tamaulipas on the Texas border, on the same danger level as countries such as Afghanistan, Syria and Iraq. The advisories cite drug cartel activity and violent crime, and the Tamaulipas warning was very blunt. Do not travel due to crime, it states. Violent crime, such as murder, armed robbery, carjacking, kidnapping, extortion, and sexual assault, is common. Gang activity, including gun battles, is widespread. Armed criminal groups target public and private passenger buses traveling through Tamaulipas, often taking passengers hostage and demanding ransom payments. Local law enforcement has limited capability to respond to violence in many parts of the state. Many tourist destinations have no restrictions. In a statement, Mexico's tourism ministry noted that more than 28 of its most popular tourism destinations for international travelers have no restrictions. It's significant that the 5 tourist destinations that account for 80% of foreign tourist travel to Mexico, Cancun, Riviera Maya, Los Cabos, Puerto Vallarta, Riviera Nayarit and Mexico City, were not classified with restrictions for international travelers by the State Department, the statement said. Overall, the country received a Level 2 rating, which urges Americans to exercise increased caution and notes that violent crime, such as homicide, kidnapping, carjacking, and robbery, is widespread. Photos: the prettiest towns in Mexico. Michoacan, State of Mexico, a town rich with legends and steeped in mystery and magic. Michoacan was an important place for the Mexica, or Aztecs, who built a complex there for their military elite. Hide caption 6 of 10 photos, the prettiest towns in Mexico. San Sebastian Bernal, Querétaro, founded in the 1600s by a number of Spanish families. This town in central Mexico boasts many buildings that date back to the 18th and 19th centuries. Hide caption 7 of 10 photos, the prettiest towns in Mexico. Izam, Yucatan, this whole town, which centers around a 16th century Franciscan monastery built on top of a Mesoamerican temple, is painted in a cheerful canary yellow. Hide caption 8 of 10 photos, the prettiest towns in Mexico. Campeche, all of the facades and the historic center are painted in pastel hues, and the main pedestrian street, KL 59, has rotating art displays. Hide caption 9 of 10 photos, the prettiest towns in Mexico. Real Decatur's, San Luis Potosí, the only way to access this ghost town is through a tunnel. Hide caption 10 of 10 photos, the prettiest towns in Mexico. The prettiest towns in Mexico. Want to experience Mexico beyond the bustle of Mexico City, but without the crowds in Cancun? Start with these 10 small towns, like Pátzcuaro, Michoacan, pictured here, which offer history, culture and food without the lines.